Everybody's gone crazy. Where have all the dreamers gone? Or have we all just gotten lazy? Something's got to give. There won't be much life left to live. Please send a sign from up above. And if I gotta choose, I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. No one's gonna make me hate. I choose love. I choose love. No one's gonna take that away. Ooh, something strange is in the air. Seems that everybody's changing, and I can't find no faith anywhere. Seems it's been replaced with raging. Something's got to give. There won't be much life left to live. Please send a sign from up above. And if I gotta choose, I choose love. I choose love. I choose love. No one's gonna make me hate. I choose love. I choose love. No one's gonna take that away. No one can take that from me. I see what I choose to see. Reality is what you make it. So why would I ever choose hatred? I choose love. I choose love. No one's gonna make me hate. I choose love. I choose love. No one's gonna take that away. I choose love. I choose love. No one's gonna make me hate. I choose love. I choose love. And no one's gonna take that away. I choose love.
What's going on? What's going on? What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Progressive Action TV show. I know y'all saying like 2 days in a row. Yeah, 2 days in a row. I am live. Live because there's things that's going on that you guys need to hear about. Now, what I would like to do is that I want to hear, if you want to call in, you can call in live. 563-999-3714. That's 563-999-3714. If you're watching right now, right now, I want you to make sure that you like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure that you join the channel. To join the channel, it's only 99 cents a month. That's all it is 99 cents a month, right? 99 cents a month. That's it. Like, share, and subscribe, and join the channel for 99 cents a month. You can also, you see it right there, you can also hit the Cash App. The Cash App is $ Progressive Action 100. Make sure that you get into the Cash App. Now, y'all probably wondering, Tramel, why are you doing another live back-to-back? Even when I was doing the Progressive Action shows, it was very rare that I do 2 shows back-to-back, but it's very important. I feel like it's very important. It's super important that you guys get this information that I'm about to give, because knowledge is power, and knowledge is what's going to help us move forward in this union. So we definitely need the knowledge to fight back here, right? We definitely need the knowledge to fight back. And I just want to point out a couple of things that's like bothering me with this information that I got, because everybody's trying to bamboozle us. Everybody's trying to lie to us. Everybody's selling us a dream. When is it going to stop? It's going to stop once we... Let me see. My stream is messing up. Let me see. The stream. see if the stream is better. Looked like the stream was messing up. Let me see who's called me though, because you know I gotta answer important phone calls now. You know, I have to answer important phone calls. But yeah, the phone lines are open. You could call in whenever you want, and we're going to make sure everything is everything. If you want to have a discussion. But the first thing that I want to talk about, did you guys see the 2023 New York City Transit employee survey results? Now, I want to show this to you guys because there's something definitely wrong. These numbers don't make any sense. And I feel that management is using this as a tool to fool us. I feel like management is definitely manipulating these numbers. And the reason why I say that, they made different categories, right? And it was basically a 8 out of 10, right? So how many categories? I see it's 7 categories they made, right? You have the top category. Are you proud working for the MTA? Basically 8 out of 10 employees are proud to work for the MTA. We know that's a lie. 6 out of 10 employees recommend working at the MTA. 5 basically feel good about their career at the MTA. Once again, the MTA is not a career. I explained that time and time again. 5 out of 10 employees feel that their supervisors handle their concerns. So we talking about half of the employees feel like supervisors handle their concerns. That's alarming right there. You have 4 out of 10 employees said that they get useful feedback on their performance. You have 3 out of 10 employees believe that they have access to things needed to do their jobs. And you have 3 out of 10 employees feel valued at the MTA. Those numbers are very, 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 very concerning to me. Very concerning, right? First of all, how can anyone recommend, like, why would you recommend somebody to come work for a company where you don't feel valued? If 5 out of 10 employees feel like supervisors handle their concerns, why would employees recommend someone to work somewhere where supervisors aren't supervising to handle their concerns? Right? Why would you feel proud working for the MTA when you don't get useful feedback for your performance? Right? Why would you recommend somebody to work for the MTA? Why would you be proud to work for the MTA if only 3 out of 10 employees believe they have access to the things needed to do their jobs? Why would you be proud to work here, and why would you recommend working here with such low numbers when it comes to that? And then the lowest of them all at the bottom of the list is feel valued at the MTA. How can you be proud to work for a company? Why would you recommend someone to work for the company when you don't even feel valued? These numbers are BS. They are trying to scam us. This whole list right here, they wanted to get out because they need to improve their retention. They want to get people hired. They need it right now. It's very bad. The MTA cannot retain employees. This is a fact. This is a fact, right? So these numbers don't make no sense. Why would you feel proud to work here, and why would you recommend working here if you don't get useful feedback regarding your performance, you don't have access to the things to do your job, and you don't even feel valued? That's how I know these numbers are BS, man. These numbers are BS. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, these numbers are BS. Now, like I said, you could call in, you could tap in at any given time. I got other things to do. If nobody don't call in or tap in, we just go continue. I'm gonna continue on with my night because I got a lot of things to do. I would love to hear y'all opinion on it, and let's get it cracking, right? But It just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. This whole thing doesn't make any sense. I want to put it back on the screen because I need y'all to understand where I'm coming from with this. I don't understand how these numbers, like, how can you be proud working for a company but don't feel valued? How can you recommend working for a company but don't feel valued? How? This makes absolutely no sense. None whatsoever. Let me see if I can find the email that it came in. I want to see, did they attach anything to it? Let's see. Let me just read it to you guys. Why not? Let me just read it. Let me get that going. Detailed views have been shared with your management, and they have spent the last several months planning and delivering on what you say you needed more of to feel valued. We are committed to providing better work facilities, clearer paths for career advancement, and more meaningful recognition programs for the work you do. Next Wednesday, September 6th, we will come together for a New York City Transit-wide town hall meeting. I encourage you to join the conversation with ideas and questions. This is the only way we can achieve a great workplace together. I appreciate every one of you on the transit team, and I hope you will take the time to review these things. I am steadfast in my commitment to making each of you feel valued for the important work you do on behalf of our 5 million daily customers. Now, Davey has a management issue here. He has a management issue. If employees is not feeling valued, that's because management is poor, right? If employees don't feel like they have access to the things to do their jobs, that is a management issue, right? If employees don't feel that supervisors handle their concerns, that's a management issue. And that's the elephant in the room. When is the MTA going to address the management issue in New York City Transit? This is the only agency in probably the world that have managers on managers on managers, and nobody know what anyone does. Managers, they step on each other. They all play the same role. There's no real goals here. It's 2023. I think maybe 2 transit lines put out a flow chart, a leadership chart of who are the managers on the line. Why isn't this commonplace in New York City Transit? The only time employees find out who their managers are is when they're in trouble. You have some managers that, yes, they come out of their offices. Most of them don't. Some managers come out of their offices. They sit with the with the hourlies. They shake their hand. They introduce themselves. They ask, "Do you need anything?" and things of that nature. It's a very small few of managers who do that, because the culture in New York City Transit is that if you're a manager, you are told, and the practice is that you are better than the hourly employees. Even though they may have came from there, they are told, the culture tells them that they are better than the hourly employees. They don't feel like they got to talk to us. They don't have to explain themselves to us. They don't have to do nothing. Not a thing, right? And in that email, Richard Davey did not address that. So don't expect him to address anything regarding that, right? Do not expect him to address anything regarding that. Matter of fact, this live meeting might not even be that long, because I just want to go through these points. So a lot of people have been asking me, Tramel, why is it taking so long for us to get our retro check? Right? And I was coincidentally sent some information today that substantiates my claim as to why things move the way they move. Actually, 2 people called me today, and one person gave me the information. So you look at this sheet right here. Let me put this on the screen because I know that y'all seen this. It's the contract implementation timetable. So basically, what this tells us is when are we going to get our actual wage increases, our retro pay, and other things associated with the contract. So a lot of people was asking me, Tramel, why are we getting the retro pay in December? The contract was due, and let me put the contract up. The contract was due May 16th for this year. So the retro should have only taken maybe a couple of weeks, right? At most. The retro should have only taken a couple of weeks at most, right? Once the contract was ratified by the MTA board, right? For some strange reason, it ain't really strange. I'm gonna put y'all on to why they do that. Now, I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys this, but management is in bed with the union. I'm actually take a phone call right now. Let me get these phone calls cracking. Let's go. Caller 1173. You now live on Progressive Action TV. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hey, what's up, brother Tramel? This is Brother Leonard from Brooklyn.
Brother, hold on. Let me shout out Brother Leonard real quick. Brother Leonard came to the Robert F. Kennedy Jr. meet and greet in Brooklyn. He took some yard signs. He said, "Yo, I'm ready to get active. Whatever you need, Tramel." He been supporting me for a long time. My first time meeting him, it was a pleasure to meet him, and he down for the cause, man. So welcome, my brother. Welcome again to the show. What's on your mind?
Yeah, peace. I keep telling everybody, all the members, I'm prior MTA. You know what I'm saying? But when I started, I had a bullet on my back. I became a shop steward in probation. They was like, who is this cat walking into the superintendent's office talking about health, safety, and all this other stuff? The Clean Air and Water Act and stuff like that. Leaks in the bathroom. Everybody wanted to know who I was. On the back of my car, it said, change will come. Nothing stays the same. But the change comes from the pressure from the people who are being wronged. And if the employees who are being wronged know they're being wronged, if you're sitting in a store, in a bathroom, at your workplace, and rats is running across your feet, water is coming out of the doggone ceiling, there's holes in the walls. I mean, how can you feel comfortable relieving yourself in that type of environment? If you're sitting down and you're eating a sandwich, if you're eating your lunch, no matter what it is, if you're just trying to rest, and all of these things that are happening around you, and you allow that to happen, you talk about people who've been working in transit for years, going into these same offices, into these same bathrooms, into these same pool rooms, and most of them don't even get a fresh coat of paint.
Mm-hmm.
You see the rust on the pipes. You see the water on the floor, floods everywhere. I mean, when is enough going to be enough? When a ceiling caves in on you, or you get cancer from some environmental hazard, from you breathing something down there, or in a crew room, or at a train yard, or anywhere. Understand what Tramel is saying. Management and the union is hand in hand. Just like Notorious B.I.G. said, the Bloods and the Crips, same number, same hood. That's exactly what it is. People have to understand, y'all got to understand that I keep saying it. If you fail a plan, you plan to fail. If you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. If you think that they care about you in your job, there's something wrong with your mental capacity. And I'm gonna tell you exactly where it's at. Look, if you're scared, say you're scared. You know what I'm saying? But what do you have to fear? Like you said, when I worked on the 6th line and all these other lines, there was only a couple of superintendents that came in and said, listen, whatever you need, here's my number. Call the office. I work with you, you work with me. They couldn't put supplies in some crew rooms because, like I said, it was flooded out, it was nasty, it was rusty, everything else. I said, okay, you got to drop off 10 boxes of bags, throw it in the booth. I was a station agent. Okay? But the fact of the matter is, the ones that come in and think that they better than you, they're not better than you. They fear you, and the way that they show it is by being aggressive, by trying to make you feel as though you're less of, or you, especially when you just coming in, you got everybody on probation for that first year or whatever. That's when they sick them on you, and they know who they could mess with. They know whose psyches that they could break, and who's gonna bend, buckle, bow, or fall.
I agree.
Learn how to ride a G2. Learn how to not ride a G2. Somebody say, yo, I want a G2. I got to talk to my union rep first. You understand what I'm saying? Don't in hesitation just write stuff out, because you're not thinking correctly, because your mind is going all kinds of ways. You got somebody threatening you here. Oh, you better do this. You better do that. You better do this. Hold on. Everybody that works for transit are adults. You need to start acting like adults. You need to start thinking like adults.
That's
you
a
need
fact.
to start calculating like adults. Stop playing checkers and start playing chess.
There we go. That's a fact.
All right, Tramel, that's all I got right now.
Thank
I'm
you.
about to go back to smoking my cigar.
Thank
And
you.
y'all have a good night. Listen, y'all, make transit what it's supposed to be. And another thing, too, if the people, the politicians that y'all are voting in, do not have your best interest at heart, that means just like the union reps that don't have your best interest at heart, that's taxation without representation. Stop voting people in that's crapping on you. I'm talking about in MTA and in the government. All right? Learn your stuff. Have a good one.
Thanks, my brother. He's 100% right, man. The brother always call in with some valuable information, man. Always with some valuable information. Oh, yeah. So there, like I said, phone lines is open, 563-999-3714. Call in, call in, call in. So like I was saying, people was asking me, Tramel, why is we getting our retro pay in December? The contract was due in May. We should have got our money in a couple of weeks, right? We should have got our money in a couple of weeks. Next caller, I'm gonna get onto you for a second. Let me finish this point. Why? What's taking them so long? I'm gonna let you know what's taking them so long. Voila. The interest that the MTA is going to be making by holding our money to December is going to put them on top again. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I want you to understand what I'm saying. The interest rate is at 5%, right? So the longer that the MTA hold our money, they make an interest on that retro money. And the union made this deal with them. That's why I named the show Face It. The Local 100 administration is in bed with the MTA. But let me get to the next caller. Caller 1914, you now live on Progressive Action TV. What's your name? Where you calling from?
Hello?
Yes.
You can hear me?
Yes, I hear you loud and clear.
Hey, how you doing? I'm Jovan Bird. I'm a CTA for MTA.
How you doing, Jovan?
And I've been having issues with management for like, I'll say probably my whole tenure down here, which is like going on 5 years, because I spoke up about some things I felt and I knew was unjust. And after that, they've been coming at me every week, every day. I beakies, I met spies, I recorded spies running in the crew rooms. This is getting out of hand.
You what's your title again?
I'm a CTA. I spoke up to a GSM at one point, and then she got promoted, and then she been sending supervisors at me saying I haven't done this improper. But these supervisors they're not even my supervisors. It's kind of weird. I don't understand it. Then I ask for things, and it's never given, never granted. So I just do my job. I just read the rule book, And every time I get a bad union rep, I use it against them now because they don't help me. The last time I was down there, they actually breach of a contract. I was I'm on a I'm on a stipulation right now, but I was late due to the holiday one time, and what happened? I had shown them proof, and they said, okay, we need better proof. When you bring in the proof, your job will go normal again. You will have your job, no problem. I brought in the proof. They hit me with 2 extra stints. That was not negotiated at all. And I was like, what are y'all doing? And they telling me, oh, no, it have to be this way. And I asked them why. They couldn't even give me a real reason. So I know for sure after that, I can't trust them.
That's
I know for a fact.
yeah. I mean, the only person you can really trust on this job is yourself, and that's why it's important
Yeah,
that
obvious. Yeah.
it's important that we share these shows. We look into our contract and we try to stay in the know as to who's who and what's what. See, this is another thing that we make a mistake with managers, right? Now, you said that this particular manager was targeting you. She's sending people at you, and and she's making it hard for you to do
Yeah.
she's making it hard for you to do your job.
Yeah.
We
Every supervisor she sent my way got promoted after writing me up.
yeah,
But
that's
after I left that area, I never been written up again. Not even the same issue, nothing. So I knew what I was talking about. Every time I do overtime near around them supervisors, they come at me and I ask for all sorts of information. I say, where's your vest? Those are not issue shoes. They be like, we don't want no issue and get out my face. Because I'm learning as I go. And they like, oh. So they do a lot of tricks down here.
they do tricks because we not together. But I just thought of something just now that I was supposed to do a while ago.
Yeah, I agree.
I think I'm gonna
Mhm.
create a database where you see how you got this complaint against this specific supervisor. I'm gonna create a database that's separated by department and title, and I want us to start collecting information on these managers who are targeting employees because
I can help you with that. Because a lot of the young crew and clerks and CTAs all talk to me because I'm not young,
Mhm.
but they talk to me because they understand what's going on. But a lot of them are afraid to speak out, so they call me rebellious. No, I call myself a person that worked many jobs before, great, good, regular, bad. I know what they're doing isn't even in. It's not just at all. It's like I feel like I don't know. This is the weirdest place I've been in, where they feel like they could do whatever they want and say whatever they want. And when you say the appropriate things, it become you need to get disciplined because they come up with something. Like I don't know. It'd be the weirdest thing, but they never have proof to back it up.
and you're right because even when you look at my situation, they wanted to offer me 30 days in the final. And I'm the one who got assaulted. And when I checked my damn packet, they ain't had no proof. They wanted me to take 30 in the final because
I understand.
they wanted to get at me for all the other stuff that I was doing. But this is how they operate, bro. But what I would like to do is reach out to me behind the scenes and let's stay in contact and let's see how we can work together to make this thing better.
Yeah, I've been trying to hit you up. I'm gonna hit you up. My mother is familiar with you because she used to work the G line back in the day. She retired a couple years ago, so she said you're a good man. Reach out to you. So I've been trying to do that, but I know you don't know everyone and things like that. But I definitely try to contact you again.
All right, your name Jovan Berg, right?
Yeah,
All
you're
right.
correct.
So how you contact me? Through Facebook?
Yeah, I mean that's all I have from you, sir.
Yeah. So hit me up on Facebook and I got you. I'll send you my number.
All right, and I like to say one more thing. You're doing a great job. I appreciate everything you're doing for the people. You and someone else, I forgot her name. I think she's a motor woman. I'm not sure, but she's been doing a great job too. I follow both of you. I take a lot of information from you guys. I study and I apply them, and it works.
Sounds good. I appreciate it, my brother. But reach out to me behind the scenes so we could be in contact.
All right.
All right.
I bet.
All right.
All right. All right.
That's what this is about. You know, we got to educate each other. We got to make sure we on the right page. But back to what I was saying. Why the MTA is wait until December to pay us our retro pay. They are gaining interest by holding our money for as long as possible. So all of that retro money that they're going to dish out, they're going to make it back, some of it back in interest. It's not going to be a loss to them, right? They also, like, this is insane to me. We have union reps, union leadership who do not know how to forward think. They don't know how to put two and two together. Instead of them making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, they making a peanut butter and mustard sandwich. That's the kind of union representation that we have. They not putting together peanut butter and jelly. They putting together peanut butter and mustard. And guess what? Some of y'all is eating that sandwich. Some of y'all eating that sandwich. Some of y'all is eating that sandwich. Right? And I just don't get it. Y'all know that peanut butter and mustard don't go together, but y'all sitting there eating that sandwich. We got to stop not believing our eyes. Our eyes say what it is. You know what I'm saying? I told you, every time you choose silence, if you listened to my show yesterday, every time you choose silence, you choose to lose. That's just how this works. Every time you choose silence, you choose to lose. And that's that. It doesn't get any much more simple than that. Stop choosing silence. Stop choosing silence. Look at this. And this was on yesterday's show. Why are we being quiet about this? Right? Before, now let me explain this, because this is in the contract, right? Now, it's in the contract if you miss 3 days, if you take 3 sick days. Now, it's not if you take 3 sick days without a doctor's note. If you take 3 sick days with a doctor's note, you still would get the overtime bonus. Your overtime bonus would not be lost, right? Now, if you take 3 days without a doctor's note, doctor's lines, then your overtime bonus will be lost. This is in the contract. But what's new about this is now that they added AVA, OTO along with that. How can you use that against a worker? These are days that the workers earned. So you mean to tell me that if I come in for extra RDO, if I get some AVA time, if I get some OTO time, maybe if I use my birthday with 2 AVAs or whatever the case may be, right? That I'm not entitled to the bonus. So you know what the MTA managed to do? They managed to get you to find more ways for you to work for a flat rate. The MTA have 2 goals here, right? And they're executing it in buses. And it boggles my mind as to why bus operators voted yes for the contract, right? Everyone knows when you add Arctic buses to a line, those runs go 8 hours and it kills jobs, right? So that plan is already in play in buses. Buses in probably the next 10 years, especially with the bus redesign, people think the bus redesign was strictly about efficiency of making buses run faster. No, it's about what streets that these Arctic buses can turn down, things of that nature. That's what that was about. And the union said yes to that, foolishly, right? So the MTA have their plan in motion, right? And the Stand United administration, the John Samuelson, the Tony Utano, the Richie Davis led administrations are totally in line with this, right? They totally in line. Now, the MTA is finding out a way how to make us work a flat 8 hours, right? Flat 8 hours. Flat 8. Because they have 2 goals in place. They want to turn most of the jobs here 8 and skate. So for all you people that say, hey, transit is a good job and this y'all bugging, all of that overtime and stuff that y'all getting, picking jobs, 10-hour runs, 11-hour runs, that's about to be a thing in the past. And I hope somebody archived this video and say, Tramel, you was right. Those type of runs are going to be a thing in the past. The MTA and the union is in bed with each other to make sure we only work 8 hours a day, to make sure they save the MTA the most amount of money. All of that, Richie Davis saying, oh, you're not going to do this on our backs. You're not going to. That's BS. That's why we getting our retro in December. And you know how the union is going to sell it? Watch this. I'm going to take this play away from them right now. You're going to get the money close to Christmas. You could use it for your families. Nobody don't care about that. Nobody don't care about that, but that's what they're going to say. That's exactly what they're going to say. The MTA is in the business of service, and the MTA is in the business of getting more out of us for less. Bottom line, you driving the Arctic bus, guess what? That's the MTA getting more out of you for less, because let's face it, $4 more of cab time is not worth it. You driving the extra bus. You saving the MTA on healthcare premiums. You saving them on having to pay an employee for vacation. You saving them on having to give employees sick days. They have found a way to minimize the impact of Local 100. The MTA has found a way to create attrition within Local 100. So soon, the membership level is about 44,000, right? I was saying about 15 years with the MTA got planned, the membership will be around 35,000 tops. It's probably going to hover around 30,000. Remember I said that? The state and the MTA, they found ways in every level. And when you look at what they did with the high retiree health care, that was a saving. When you look at Tier 6, that was a saving. When you look at after coming out of COVID and inflation is 8, 9, 10%, 7%, and we get contracts that's 3%. That was a saving. Now they making up these new rules saying that OTO and AVAs and 3 days, that's a saving. But once again, why isn't Local 100 fighting back? There's past precedents. Forget what's in the contract. If we can establish that the MTA was doing this prior, then we supposed to file a grievance and we supposed to challenge them on it and say, hey, even though this was in the contract, this is past precedents that this is what you guys was doing before. You can't just come activate the rules when you want to activate the rules. You can't do that. That's not how this works. And past precedents is a legit thing when it comes to bargaining and labor issues. It is. Matter of fact, let's look at this. I want to show you guys this. Now, this whole big scandal is going down with the OTO time and the sick time and all that other stuff. I want to show you guys this. Let's take a look at the union website, right? The union website, of course, this union under Stand United has turned into the union of party, cookouts, and parades, and raffles. Parties, cookouts, parades, and raffles, right? There we go. We got a parade. They want to bring up the March on Washington 60 years ago. This union is so far removed from this type of ideology, it's almost embarrassing why they would put that up. They are nowhere near built from that cloth that Mike Quill was built from. Never, ever. Another parade. I swear, you would look at the union website and swear that we don't have any issues. You could look at the union website and swear that we don't have any issues. I mean, this is dope for the cancer walk, right? This is they fighting to get ceremonies in museums. Oh my God. The contract implementation. And this is August 22nd. They put this up, right? As if nothing is going on, right? Everything is a celebration. Oh, here we go. TWU Local 100 forces MTA to implement job pick for CTAs. Right? You ain't forced them. You made them honor the contract, right? Empowering members through scholarships. I mean, this is super duper. You don't really see like what's going on here. Our union is literally the union of party and BS, right? Let me see what's going on with the elections committee. Anything with that? Nah, we want to look at some different things here, man. Can we look at, let me see, union services, safety and health. What's going on in safety and health? 24-hour safety hotline where they don't even pick up the phone. Great. This union is a joke. This union is look, fix tier 6. You know how old this picture is? Look how old this picture is. They not even talking about fixing tier 6 no more. That's how old this is. That's how old, like they don't care, man. They don't care. They do not care, people. They do not care. I'm telling you, we are in some serious trouble. We are in some serious trouble. Phone lines is open. 563-999-3714. That's 563-999-3714. We are in some serious trouble. But I gotta ask y'all, when are y'all gonna fight back? When are y'all gonna fight back? Listen, I need somebody to take the bull by the horns and cause some havoc around here. Cause some havoc around here. I want y'all to cause some havoc. Start some trouble. Can we start some trouble around here? Can we go to somebody's house and have a rally and show their families, show their neighbors that they doing it wrong? Can we do something to shake the block up? I want to shake the block up. I mean, me and my team, we've been doing it. We no holds barred. We went in front of Jan Oliba house. We got to start shaking up the block, people. This is how it's going to work. I mean, they paying you your retro in December so the interest rate could stack on it, so they won't take a loss when they give out the retro pay. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? The longer the MTA hold on to our money, the more money they keep into their coffers. But do y'all care? Y'all don't care because the union go say, you're going to get the money around Christmas and you could buy gifts for your family. You know, this is how we wanted it to be. But the MTA is running the show. And like I said before, the union is represent the MTA best interest more than they represent our interests. I mean, it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that, man. For everyone who just tuned into the live, you can join the live. I mean, you could join the Progressive Action, become a member of Progressive Action via YouTube for 99 cents a month. I want to show y'all something because a lot of people been asking me about this. Let me see. A lot of people been asking me about this. So I want to show you guys. The where you could go to join, because a lot of people been asking me, Tramel, where do you go to join? So if you're on a computer, you can see it right there. It's join. Right next to Progressive Action, you see the word the join. You click join and then you follow the instructions and then you could join. I'm not too sure about how they do it on a cell phone, but join is 99 cents a month. It's not gonna kill anyone. It's not gonna kill anyone. Y'all give away $50, $60 something a month to the union and y'all don't even want to hold them accountable. You could join this for 99 cents a month. Simple as that. Simple as that, people. But we got to wake up, man. You got to wake up. You got to get it together. They are getting away with doing whatever they want to do over here with us, and y'all staying quiet and not saying a damn thing. I don't get it. Grown-ass men and women is afraid to speak their mind here on this job. And I'm giving you guys the information to arm you to fight back, because this union administration don't know what they talking about. They don't know what they talking about. We are going on like year 8 with this Progressive Action TV thing, and they are afraid to come on the platform, and they saying that I'm wrong. If I'm so wrong, then you come on the damn platform and tell me what I'm wrong about. These people are crazy. They are crazy. But once again, make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Right? I don't know how often I'm going to be doing these shows because I'm super busy trying to save the nation right now. I was trying to save the union, but now I moved on trying to save the nation, helping save the nation. A lot of y'all see what I'm doing. Look, make sure that you donate via Cash App. The Cash App is right there, Progressive Action 100. Like, share, subscribe. Join the channel. It's 99 cents. I'll catch you guys later. Peace.